This meditative rituals come from the book of Denny Sargent, who claims to work with wolf spirit and practice soul lycanthropy. Even though he does not believe in physical shape-shifting, he admits that his practice visibly sharpened all of his senses and gave him the instinct of the wolf spirit. If you know me, you know that I know it's just the first step to actual transformation. Experiment with the following techniques and then push them a step further to activate the change in your physical body, and who knows what will happen? We start from the path of atavistic resurgence, in which we bring out the bestial aspect from our within, our spirit animal. In Denny's case it was a wolf, in your case it may be something different. To help yourself with the practice, you may wear a talisman made of body parts of some animal, best if related to your inner animal, or of your inner animal, as long as it's ethically obtained. This is not a must-have, but may help in visualization and power storage. You can also use natural silver jewelry or any silver item, as silver is a metal related to the moon, and the first exercises will be during the full moon. First, a visualization is performed. From within ourselves rises an amorphous animalistic energy. This energy then coalesces and solidifies into the form of our inner animal spirit. See this spirit taking over you. Remind yourself how you felt during the most primal animalistic joy or ecstasy moments of your life and recreate the sensations during the morphing of the energy. Completely focus on your animalistic instincts and mind. Inhale deeply, and with each breath imagine the raw animalistic power becoming you and taking over you more and more, until you feel there's no humanity left, only pure energy and soul of an animal. Move your body, shift your balance from one side to the other and feel your movements as if they would be felt by a four-legged wild animal. Recreate the feelings of your physical body in your summoned energy body thought form. Let the spirit of your inner animal ride you, like you'd ride waves of an ocean. Now, adapt your animal's vocalizations. If your spirit animal is a wolf or a big cat, growl; if it is a bear, roar of huff; if it's a crocodile, hiss, etc. Growl on inhale as you sway back and on exhale as you sway forth, then do the opposite. See what works for you better and do that growling swaying thing for a while. When finished, let your human mind re-emerge once again and your inner beast self being put into slumber inside you. This concludes the first exercise. You can do it as often as you can. If you plan to use animal remains on the upcoming rituals and exercises, visualize strongly the deceased animal's spirit, honor it and offer it love and care, and promise their remains will be used in a good way. Talk to it in the language of the heart and the animal THST you are invoking within yourself. Mourn their passing and ask their spirit to help in facilitating your magical work. Offer a little shrine for the skull or other animal remains that will be your talisman to use. Call upon the spirits of nature to enter through your body and into the third eye. Focus it strongly in your body, then flow it into the item and lock it energetically there. With the items blessed, you can use them as catalysts for your further exercises, and they can help you facilitate the transformation, both spiritual and physical, as these are really two sides of the same coin. In fact, to make it more powerful, you can call upon the wolf spirit or the spirit of your chosen animal if it's not a wolf. Think of it as a collective consciousness of all the species, much like a Thiang soul spoken about in my mirror ritual video. Settle in a desolate natural environment where no one will see or otherwise bother you, so you can practice in peace. Connect to the earth and the sky. Connect to all the nature around you and draw it into you with every breath you take in a meditation. To connect better with your inner animal, you can deeply growl etc. as you exhale. As you feel the energies filling you, connect to all the spirits of all the chosen species of your spirit animal, as you link with them through the earth. Howl softly 3 times as you invoketh powers into you. Call upon the great wolf spirit to help you change into a wolf. Make a simple natural altar, like from a stump of a tree or a piece of log, whatever you can find, and upon it, offer some raw meat and some water in a cup as offerings to the wolf spirit. Open up your heart to the great wolf spirit and feeling the earth beneath your feet. Once more do the growling swaying exercise with invoking your inner animal spirit arising inside you. As you do so, visualize this animal form taking over you and see your form being overlapped by its form. Stand upright again, still in your astral animal form, and call upon the Lord of Forest, the Moon Goddess and Earth Goddess Gaia, so they can help you call upon and merge with Wolf Spirit. When the Wolf Spirit comes, let your Wolf astral self and the Wolf Spirit integrate and merge, and ask the Wolf Spirit to help you in your werewolf magic dealings. You can ask them to help you reshape your body physically, becoming a real shape-shifting witch if you believe it's possible. It will be long time to make it happen, but I think it's real. As your wolf self and the wolf spirit of the forest integrate, breathe naturally, be still and observe all the changes in the energy around you. When the wolf spirit leaves, quietly howl as a thank you gesture. Eat some of the offered food and water and offer the rest to the earth. Feel the nature and moon power filling you. Then, touch the earth with both hands and feel her power. Thank her, the moon, the forest lord and the wolf spirit for help. Let the animal self take slumber in you again and the human nature re-emerging. Store some of the energy and let the excess flow back into the earth. The next step would be becoming your wolf self. Note that I started using terms like wolf spirit and turn into wolf etc. But not everyone's animal self or spirit animal is a wolf, and it can be applied to any animal spirit. You know what I mean. To do this, we need to understand that pretty much all living animals, and especially all vertebrates like humans and canines, share genetic evolutionary history. Going far back, we all have common ancestor with everyone, including a worm. The following wolf shifting or animal shifting exercise capitalizes on that genetic fact and uses it to one's advantage, following then with the rule of as within so without, meaning inner happenings will be replicated in reality. The following exercise will help you embody your animal self in your very DNA matrix. The author Dosn T even suggests this may lead to physical shape-shifting. But if you know anything about DNA and how plastic it actually can be on energetical level, you know it can be the case if you try long enough. For sure, the following ritual has a toll on one's awareness, expression of oneself, their physical senses as well as energy and spirit sensitivity. The spell involves calling upon Odin and the rule Algis, related to protection and instincts and intuition. The rune is also associated with the elk. So if this is your natural spirit animal, you know which rune to use more often. Smile. Use moonstone, red jasper, or alternatively a stone precious to you that you feel connected with. You would also need some tobacco leaves, as they are sacred to Mars, a planet associated with lycanthropy. Meditate with your chosen stone in your hand, with deep, relaxed breaths, and connect deeper and deeper to your werewolf self. Visualize clearly becoming your majestic animal self with all the details. Do this until you feel your humanity is fully gone. Then, open your eyes, visualizing they have become your wolf self size, and looking into the stone in your hand, growl filling it with the sacred power of your inner animal. See the stone glow and soak in power. Before you, draw in the air the Algis rune, seeing it being drawn onto reality itself, not only in the air. Let it glow with sacred white light, bright and powerful. Growl the rune's name a few times, visualizing its light filling your wolf self. Feel the ancient energies behind the powerful Norse rune fill you, protecting you and clearing you away from all the human negativity and human influence, filling you with bestial nature. As you do so, light the tobacco leaves on fire and speak, by the divine Ulf self, Algis, bring forth freedom and truth. By Jerry and Frecky and the Elf self, Algis, freedom and truth. By the one-eyed wolf lord of the 9 worlds, Algis, freedom and truth. By the light of the tree, may my wolf roam free, Algis Ulf light. So may it be. The names Jerry and Frecky are the names of 2 wolf companions of Odin, and the tree refers to the 9-world tree of Norse mythology, the Yggdrasil, whose branches reach to upper worlds. Roots descend to lower realms, and Midgard, the human realm, is more or less in the middle. Smudge yourself with the burning tobacco smoke and trace the rune again, this time on your heart area, using the empowered stone. See it glowing white upon your wolf self, feeding it power and freeing it from restraints, strengthening it and therefore, strengthening you. Then, still visualizing your wolf form as you rise your arms and fuse with the Algi's rune. Absorb its light and magical powers and qualities into you, then intone the holy sound of the rune, Ilu. Now, cross your arms on your chest and absorb the rune power and your now stronger and mightier wolf self into you. Let the energy inside and human mind outside, as you go back to normal, ground yourself, thank Gaia for assistance, and to conclude the ritual, smudge yourself with tobacco leaf smoke again and recite the incantation, by the runes, and the wolf god of the 9 worlds, Algis, bring the light. Banish all fright. Go forth. Next up of Denny's list is a ritual to store the wolf power within for shape-shifting rituals. It involves storing the fire of the wolf power in what Chinese sorcerers call dantine, lower abdomen in men and heart center or yellow court in women. Thus, all of your werewolf shifting endeavors would be supercharged. Again, Denny does not mention physical shifting, but if you know a thing or two about how Chinese magic works, you know it's an actual first step to really change your body, and not only soul. You'd need 2 cups of water, 1 pure and 1 salted, a red-colored candle, a clean white hand cloth and your charged werewolf talisman of choice. The latter should be worn for protection and empowerment. The following exercise should be done as many times as possible in your free time, to help the wolf power in you grow. Start by sprinkling the salted water around you clockwise with 3 strong up growls, both with intention to banish the negativity and clear a space for the ritual. Visualize the negativity fleeing and sacred space being formed around you. Then, light the red candle and speak the following incantation, while connecting to your wolf self. I am Luperkai, I am Luperkai, a clawed one, a horned one, a wild one, a wolf's one, a terrible one. Wild wolf power, transform me, as I will. So may it be. After the incantation, strip down naked and lay on your bed. Start breathing deeply. Inhale, hold your breath for a while and exhale. Do 12 rounds of such breathing. With each breath, relax more and sink deeper and deeper into your subconsciousness. Feel your dandian and see the smoldering fiery wolf power glowing and burning inside you. Feel it in your dandian and flowing into the tips of your hands. Breathe in, pause and out again. Now, with each inhale, envision the wolf power growing in your dandian, slowly filling your chest, abdomen, legs, arms, head, till your entire body is pulsating and glowing with your inner wolf power. Feel this energy becoming bigger, hotter, denser, filling your whole body, your every organ. With deep, soul-frumbling noise on each exhale, see the power flowing out of your body and illuminating the room, extending your aura bigger, until you look like a bright flame. Slowly shift the low growling to up howling and call onto your wolf self to manifest within this powerful, expanded aura. The wolf power and wolf self combined form into a powerful wolf or werewolf form, huge and bright, shining like sun. See every detail of it. Feel its warmth, flow and consciousness. Feel how your animal self operates the werewolf form of light you've just created. Feel how it affects your thoughts, feelings, even your bodily functions and cells of your body. Note every sensation. Hold the image as vividly in your mind as you can. Feel and see every detail of your form. Breathe slowly again. On each exhale growl the syllable Ha. As the syllable vibrates, your glowing werewolf form becomes more and more visible, tangible and lifelike. Not only pure light and warmth, but flesh, bone and fur. See all of it. Feel it. Bring each part into focus, as you continue the syllable mantra. See your wolf's fur, paws, muscles shifting underneath its thick skin. Continue exhaling the syllable as you say in your mind the following: I have the hair of a wolf. I have the paws of a wolf. I have the legs of a wolf. I have the loins of a wolf. I have the tail of a wolf. I have the chest of a wolf. I have the back of a wolf. I have the arms of a wolf. I have the head of a wolf. I have the fangs of a wolf. I have the claws of a wolf. I have the face of a wolf. I have the ears of a wolf. I have the eyes of a wolf. As you chant, visualize your summoned wolf form changing your body, changing your legs into wolf's legs, ears into wolf's ears, and so on, as you speak. Continue until you can see and feel yourself as a panting wolf laying on the bed in your place. Feel, see, smell and hear all aspects of your werewolf body. Use all senses. When your focus begins to slip away, or you feel strained, reverse the wolf form back into your human form laying on the bed. Inhale deeply and down growl as before. See your werewolf form changing back into the light and the light fusing with your human form once more. See and feel yourself slowly changing back, then make the wolf power in you rest once more in your dantian and store it there. Then settle for a while before you rise from bed. Absorb the energy you will use and remove the excess by sprinkling the salted water again. Thank the Forest Lord, the Moon and Gaia for the successful exercise with a howl. Finally, use the rest of salted water to rub it all over your body and drink the pure water, as the exercise will surely leave you dehydrated. Whatever remains of the water in both glasses, pour these next to a tree. These are but a beginner exercises that Denny Sargent lists in his book Authentic Practical Lycanthropy that you can use in your shape-shifting practice. If you are into physical shape-shifting, put out the intention for the energy to coat and reshape your body as you practice. What may help you even more is the next exercise the author suggests, which needs to be done in or near the natural environment. By late afternoon, create a sacred space. Call upon Forest Lord, Moon Goddess, Goddess Gaia, and Forest Spirits, willing yourself completely into their hands as they will guide the process. Then, meditate until about twilight, where you set up an etuderal altar as before. Do it by lighting a candle, offering dry food to the gods and spirits and burn some cedar wood as an incense. Rise your hands and up howl to the nature gods you'll be petitioning. Ask them to help you, guide you and protect you. Have your ritual werewolf talisman with you, the one you previously blessed. Take the talisman in your hands, or wear it if it's a necklace, earring etc. Clap 3 times and up howl another 3 times. Now, open to the sensations from the spiritual realm of nature and visualizing strongly, growl the incantation, Twilight Shadow, emerge. From the deepest place, into the silver, glistening with gold. Eyes glowing green, now comes the horns, one in darkness, the other, brilliant. The open eye, where the horns meet opens. Within your eye, a galaxy. I see you, a meeting of all. A lightning bolt. Join and aid me. Together let us leap. Dance, play, laugh. Faunus Lycan, came to me. Faunus Lycan, set me free. Faunus Lycan, so mote it be. Now, up howl loudly the ha syllable, 3 times, arms raised. Open up for the signals from the wilderness or from inside you, as the Forest Lord responds. When you feel it happened, do the previous ritual of raising the fiery wolf light power. Feel it reforming and transforming you, shed as much of your humanity as possible. Now, begin breathing relaxed, your werewolf form clearly in mind. Sway back and forth, growling and inhaling ha, then growling and exhaling ha. Solidify your wolf form more and more as you keep growling in and out. Feel and visualize your every body part changing and following the energy form you've taken. See your face extending into muzzle, your arms and legs elongating and crooking, tail growing behind you, your nails forming into claws, teeth into sharp fangs. Then, rub the werewolf salve you have previously made. It can be anything, but should be from natural herbs and blessed the way you blessed the stone before, onto your entire body, saying the spell. I have the fur of a wolf, I have the paws of a wolf, I have the crooked legs of a wolf, I have the hips of a wolf, I have a torso of a wolf, I have the back of a wolf, I have a chest of a wolf, I have the arms of a wolf, I have the neck of a wolf, I have the head of a wolf. As you rub and say, visualize the wolf power in you changing the corresponding body parts into that of a huge, strong wolf, your spirit wolf self-form made flesh. Visualize how hair grows on your body, how your muscles and bones reform and how it would feel like. Fall deeply into a trance and will your astral animal self to morph and change your flesh, helping you to transform every single part of your body. Work on visualizing and solidifying it as much as possible. You may actually feel your muscles or bones trying to change. Your senses will run wild and your animal self will take over your mind and instinct. Uphowl and burn the image into your being, your body, mind, soul and DNA, then, transform back, by pulling the physical werewolf form back into light energy form and sucking it into your body and back into your dantine. Slowly down howling every syllable as you revert back to your human stage. As you end the ritual, rub the talisman you brought on your body and third eye and thank the gods, closing the ritual with words, "Werewolf I was, human I am, so mote it be, I am again me." Give thanks to the gods and spirits again and you're free to close the circle and end the ritual. The author lists much more rituals, invocations and exercises, such as using one's werewolf self to contact the dead, hypnotize others and heal the sick. The book offers a lot, except for the physical shape-shifting, but if you mix it with some of the techniques shown before in my videos, such phenomena is very likely to occur.